Welcome, here I've got Samsung Galaxy S8 and let me show you how to use Camera Pro Mode at this device. So let's start by tapping on Camera button to open it, and for now we are on Standard Photo Mode. We have to change it. Let's do it by using this settings bar and just simply going to the left to find Pro. Here we are. This mode gives us possibilities to choose some shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills or making experiments with photography. So let me start with this settings bar. Let's go from the right. The first one option here is exposure compensation slider, so we can manage the light of our picture. And let me show you how it works. When we move on it to the right, we can make our photo more bright. When we move to the left, we can make it more dark. At the center we have 0 parameters, so there's no problem to go back to auto exposure compensation. Now let's move to the second option, the white balance. Here we can manage the temperature of our pictures in Kelvin degrees, and as you can see, this is kind of balance between warm and cold tones of our photo. So by using this slider we can change it to whatever we need. It depends from the light we have in the area where we take a photo. And of course here also there's no problem to go back to auto white balance. We have to tap on manual button from the right and it changes to auto. Now let's move to the next one option, the focusing. Here we are on AF from autofocus. By using the slider we can change it to MF to manually adjust focusing as we need. And this is how to use it. We can of course easily go back to autofocus by tapping again on manual button from the right. So now it changed to the auto. And let's move to the next one option, standard. As you can see, when we tap here we get access to more options we can manage, like color temperature. So here we can adjust the balance between blue and orange light at the picture. The next one here is the tint, so balance between pink and green tones of our photo. Now let's move to contrast. By going to the right on the slider we can make our photo more contrasted, by going to the left less contrasted. Another thing here is the saturation, so maybe let me show you on this one. When we move it to the right we can make our colors more saturated. When we go to the left we go to kind of black and white picture, but of course not perfectly. And then we can adjust the highlight, so the parts of our photo that are in light we can make them more highlighted or less highlighted, and the shadows of the photo also. So by using all of these settings here in the standard parameters, we can create some kind of our own filter we can add before we take a picture. I think this is really professional thing. Usually photographers add some kind of filters after they take the photo, not before. So I think this is really cool, and when we adjust them we can also of course easily go back to auto with all of that to start using this from the beginning by tapping on reset button from the right. Now let's move to this view and to the next one option here, the shutter speed. So we can change here the time of taking photo. We can make it shorter from 1/24,000 of second. This is really short time. It should be better, for example, to objects that are in move, to frozen them at the picture with a good light. And when we go to the right we can go to the longest here, 10 seconds of taking photo. So this is long time. It should be better to objects that are stable, or if we want to have some blur at our photo. And of course to go back to auto shutter speed we have to tap to manual button from the right, so it changes to the auto here. And the last one option we can manage now is the ISO. So camera sensitivity to light. We can make our camera less sensitive from 50 or more sensitive to 800. So I think the spectrum is enough, like this type of camera. And of course we can easily go back to auto ISO by tapping on manual button from the right. I also want to show you that when we adjust shutter speed and ISO together, The exposure compensation button from the right is locked because the ISO and the shutter speed are kind of advanced light managing, so we can adjust light of the picture by using these parameters, and we don't need these basic settings with the light. So if you want to use this, you have to remember to stay here on auto, and now this is unlocked. And from here, let's move to right corner button. We can pick the focusing, the area of our focus, from center autofocus to multi autofocus. And the next one thing I want to show you here is the second button from the right, so we can pick the mattering from center weighted to matrix, and also the spot one, so you can stay on whatever you need. For now, I want to show also that when we tap to left corner button here, we can open camera settings. Most of them is also in standard photo mode, but in Pro, let's slide a little bit and tap to save options, so we get access to rough copies. When we tap to the button from the right, we can turn it on and off. When we have it turned on, we can save our pictures not only in JPEG, but we can also pick RAW format. This format is used by professional photographers to saving more details at the pictures and post-producing them in graphic programs, so this is really pro feature here. And let's turn this off now because I don't need it, and move back to the camera preview. And now let me use all of these parameters to take a picture. So let me start maybe with the ISO right here, then shutter speed here. Let's move to standard and adjust more warm tones, more pink, maybe more contrasted picture and more saturated, less highlights and a little bit more shadows. And now I can pick the focusing, so maybe let me stay on auto, and then white balance, a little bit warmer. To see my photo, we have to move to left to the button that follows us straight to the gallery, so this is how it looks like. I suggest you to making experiments with all of these parameters and just have a good fun. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.